Winter is coming, it's time to stop running.
Jeez, what a befitting song. Winter is coming. But, or is it the winner is coming? Who's a winner? I'm not a winner. This is Bexy, and I got Bobby in the house. Oh my God.
Sup?
I'm so happy. I can't stand it.
This is a family reunion.
This is fabulous. And you're listening to the Not So Kosher Show, the little teeny little podular we have here at the Southside Studios at aliveandsocial.com. Remember, always .com to check it out. So we're so glad that you're listening to us as we do our little kibitzing this week. We want to make sure you check us out at notsokosher.net, notkosher.net, whatever you feel like. And make sure you tweet us at notsokosher and check us out on Spreaker and iTunes. And again, Alive and Social Network. Make sure you follow, share, like everything on our Facebook pages. They're fabulous. So we have a little weekly debriefing to do this week, Mr. Bobby.
Hi.
Hi. You got to tell me some shit that's been going on. I haven't I don't know any shit that's been going on. You've been on like hiatus.
I feel like it's the Wizard of Oz. I had this dream, and you were there, and you were there, right?
Did I have my red ruby slippers on?
You were the good witch.
The good witch.
Yes,
Gilda. Is that Gilda?
Gilda.
No, is that not it?
Wait, hold on. Glenda.
Gilda.
Gilda's your
Gilda
aunt.
Ratner.
Gilda's your aunt who makes like brownies
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi. How's everybody?
With cat litter.
With cat litter. But don't tell anybody.
I know.
Don't tell anybody.
What's been going on, man?
Yes.
You missed. I missed you at Halloween. We kind of.
A lot of things.
Did you wear a costume?
I gotta tell you a great
Or did you
story.
wear that like costume? I heard about that costume you wore.
Every year I do something. I try to do something really
Franken,
clever. Yes,
right?
the Frankenstein.
Yeah, Frankenstein.
One time I went to Target and I got a toilet seat cover for like $5.99. I put it around my head and I was a potty mouth. And I would just swear at people and they go, "What the fuck?"
That's cute.
Potty mouth. And they go, "That's funny."
Yeah. That's so easy.
I got a story to tell you.
Okay, tell me. Want to know.
20 years ago, I went to Miami because I thought I was going to have a life-changing thing. I wanted to figure out if I was going to be a writer, a comedian. Sock model shit was not happening.
Porn star
definitely was not happening. They took a look and they said, "This is going to be a short version." Thank you. I'll be here all night. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm trying to figure out the whole American dream. So someone said, just be a cab driver in like Miami, South Beach. You make fat money, right? I'm like, I'm not a cab driver kind of guy. I'm kind of scared of everything. My shadow, people. But they're like, you should be like the Jewish cab driver in Miami. So I'm like, all right, I did. I got my license.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's a great. This is really funny.
Wow.
So this is. I'll never forget this. Halloween night. It's a terrible night. People are just drunk ass, right? I get a call to go pick up a fare. I show up and I get this nun. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I have to be super cool. So we're driving.
Hey, bitch, what's going down?
Got to be super nonsense. I mean, I have to be like super cool. But I keep looking in the mirror, in my mirror.
Yeah.
I'm looking back and like the nun's got like the hottest eyes ever. And I know she's looking at me. Every time I look at her, she does this like look that game on. Something's happening.
Like,
So
how old was she in comparison to your age? Because you were about 7 then.
No, I was 23. I don't know,
Okay.
23.
Okay.
I would say she was like 34, 35, something like that.
Cougar.
But she did things with her mouth.
Nunger.
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 Felix Nunger. And all of a sudden, I'm engaged in this conversation with her, and it's going somewhere. I'm not kidding you. And she finally says, "Why don't you pull the cab over and let me show you something?
No.
How about a trick or treat?" And I'm going, check. So
No, seriously.
yeah, so I pull the cab over, and she's like, "Come in the back," and I do. And she gives me the most unbelievable oral pleasure I've ever had, right?
What?
And she said, "God, you're good. What's your name?" I said, "My name is Harvey." And she's like, "Good to meet you, Harvey." So I go back to the front.
Whoa.
I go to the front seat, and I say,
Wrong sound effect, sorry.
It's all good, man.
We liked it.
I tell her, I feel bad. This is kind of like sacrilegious. What just happened here? you were bobbing for apples or something was going on in the back seat. And I'm a nice Jewish kid from St. Louis Park. And she said, I have a confession, too.
Oh, my God.
My name is Bob. I'm going to a costume party.
Oh! No. That's not so kosher, Bobby.
Not so kosher.
Yeah, not so kosher.
It's good to be back.
Bobby. Okay, I was believing you that whole time.
Yeah, dude, I literally had
That's
had me
crazy.
the whole time. Oh, did this really happen?
I'll never tell.
Wow.
He's looking away. He's blushing.
That's crazy, man.
I'm telling you. Wow.
That's cool.
That happened.
I like that story.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
So, did you have a good Thanksgiving?
The great Thanksgiving. The
Wait.
one thing that I'm guilty of is like I smell. Like I go into a
Like-
food coma and all the
Oh.
combination, all the cohesive flavors going on.
Like all your sweat glands
Everything,
stink.
and then we go into a little room and we golf, and it smells like a turkey farm. It's like literally Louis B. Rich farm, slaughterhouse farm for my ass. So I have a
nice.
reputation where people are like, don't let Bobby in
Don't
the
get
room.
near.
Yeah, but I love. It's my favorite holiday. Isn't that one of your favorite
It
holidays?
actually is one of my favorite, as long as there's all the fixing.
The
Then I'm
fixing.
happy. I like a really good turkey.
Does your family do the gravy that's thick or thin?
Oh, we don't do gravy.
You don't do gravy?
No. You want to hear a funny story?
I do.
So I have a sister-in-law. She's not Jewish.
Not so
Okay,
Jewish.
so she's not so Jewish. I know. So she every year does the turkey for us. Stuffs it, goes to the store, because of course we get some big honking turkey and then we cook it at Cecil's because we get to use the big ovens. And she goes there and she fills that little turkey's ass with just a ton of stuffing shit, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a lot of our family members keep kosher. Are vegetarians,
Okay.
right? So, and then and we do have some folks that do keep a little bit of kosher, but not really, to the point of like they would eat the turkey, but they don't eat ham, right? They don't
Right.
eat pork, all right? So, for years she's been doing this, and it turns out that she uses like fucking pork shit in there.
Ooh.
And some of the family members completely freaked out the year they found out about this. And I was like, why the hell? Why didn't somebody tell her? Like, she makes it at her house
Yeah.
and then brings it over there and sticks it in there, and we don't even know about it. Like, that's not kosher because you're not supposed to be doing that shit.
That's like ambush.
Yeah.
Intentionally?
Well, yeah, I don't think so.
Do you think she was just uneducated?
No,
in the
I think
situation?
truly that she just grew up that it was like that, and she probably wrapped the whole thing in ham on top of it. I just, have you seen that? What are those called?
Turduckens. Turduckens.
They take a turkey, a ham, and a duck.
Yes.
They stick the duck inside the turkey, wrap the duck in ham, and then stick the little motherfucker up that ass.
It's actually really tasty.
Oh, I bet it
It
is.
is. It's really
I
good.
bet.
It sounds like a poop.
Well,
I saw one that they did. It does kind of, doesn't
Doesn't it? Turduncan?
Turduncan.
did you
It
guys?
does.
Did you
Turducken.
guys just hear that?
No, it's you're
Hardening of
freaking
the
out.
arteries.
Oh,
That's what I just
okay,
heard.
there you go.
That just
there you go.
happened.
That's pretty shunty of you.
That's funny.
I'm almost feling Bobby-ish. That's
I know,
weird.
you've
that
picked
was
up some
so Bobby.
Bobbyism. I know, I'm proud of
Damn
you.
it.
Proud of you.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you about my Thanksgivings.
Please.
Okay, they're the same every fucking year.
No.
Okay. Yeah, every fucking year. So the in-laws live next door to us, correct?
Correct.
They have a 9:30 brunch, which kind of conflicts with my workout schedule because there's always a little like turkey jam that day, and I go to the turkey jam and I jam out, and then I come home and I shower, and so I get there late. Yeah.
Oh, I wish you could
do
see her
that.
get her jam on.
Talking about turkey and Thanksgiving, I know this is your groove, so
It
I had to
is,
get it
man.
going for you.
It's perfect. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
let's hear
It's
about
smoking.
Up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
let's hear about your
I love
routine.
it. So sorry. So I'm really getting into that. Sorry. So we go there, and it's all that side of the family. All the Kvasniks are there, all the aunts and uncles, all the extended cousins, and people from Uruguay. I don't know. Just everybody's there.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Weird
know.
way.
Then they kind of hang out. Then I leave there at about 11, 12, 1. Go home, do a little cooking. And let me back up. The Leventhal's go to the Kvasniks as well. All right, so all
Combination.
my family goes to to their family brunch.
Mm-hmm.
Then we do this break, but a lot of people stay at the Kvasnik's house. And I go home and cook. Then we go to the Leventhal's. All the Kvasniks go on over to the Leventhal's, and then everybody's there, and all their friends are there. And then we have dinner there. So it's like nobody eats at Kvasnik's.
Right.
And none of our family, because we're just waiting for the turkey, because she does like lox and whatever. So actually, I kind of did this. I told this story with Christy too.
A little
but
bit.
yeah, I did. But so then we just eat all this shit, and we don't have dressing. I never or we don't have sauce. What's that shit
Gravy?
called? Gravy.
You don't have gravy?
No.
Oh my God, I dip everything in gravy.
Yeah, I don't know why. Why do we not? I'll have to
It's
work
kind of
with
a
that.
major staple.
Yeah,
Well-
you gotta use the fat and the juices from the turkey and everything else to make the gravy. Obviously,
Listen to
but
Gentile
then-
Ben.
you know
Let's
why?
break it down, right?
No,
Oh.
it's because
My
I
dad
think
makes the best gravy.
But our turkeys are organically trained and they run free, so there's no fat that burns off. So we can't. That's probably why we don't have gravy. And I have a weird sickness for like cornstarch. Makes me freak out.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
you got to
Okay.
make it
sure.
with cornstarch.
You do.
So, and then it's kind of brown, which brown's not the most attractive thing to be always eating.
No.
Kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Right.
But we have a very good time. Now, it's going to might snow, or it might have snowed that day. I can't tell. I can't remember.
Maybe
That was a fucking week ago. I don't
potentially
remember.
you don't remember.
But some days it's some years it's beautiful.
Right. Yeah.
And then, but I like it when it's cold as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, because I eat more.
Oh, you eat more.
I like that. I like that.
I don't know. The
Bundle
food-
up by the fire, eat
I
a bunch
know.
of food coma,
Yes, see?
football.
Oh, it's not good.
Right?
Yeah.
And
no.
so, didn't you have some relatives that stopped on their way to Canada from California?
no.
They went up to the Northwoods.
Right.
What did they? What? Tell me about your relatives.
Well, so
Did you have fun?
yeah, total fun. We got some. Do you remember Swanson's turkey dinners?
Yes.
That's what we're doing. I mean, that's what we
That's
did.
attractive.
That's what we did. You know, when
Did-
you have
Did
the
you
three.
do the peach pie?
Yes, the three
Those are
compartmentalized.
fabulous.
Those were the best.
Yeah.
Right?
The little tiny area. They give you enough pie for like you might.
It's
I know
like
this is awful, but like
Yeah.
as if you'd been in the Holocaust. Like it's hardly any.
Oh.
It's terrible. It's a smidgen.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah.
I can't even find the sound of
Yeah,
that one.
sorry.
Good.
Couldn't help myself.
That's okay. Yeah, no,
But
I
it's
know exactly what you're
pathetic.
talking about.
Yep.
So you get portions for like, yeah, it's like
a small child.
exactly.
So do you guys actually do you take and make it all and put it into one big dish?
We do. We combine.
Combine.
We like, okay, you take your little green parts because they're the peas and the carrots.
I love
And they're
that.
squared carrots. They're like little cubes.
And there's three of them.
There's three.
Because remember, you don't really like the peas, but
Right.
you used to. Grant, excuse me. Are you familiar with
Probably
with
not.
that with the Swanson's TV dinner?
TV dinners
Yeah,
going
well, I'm TV dinners, absolutely. Just a little, with the film over the top and a little
Oh.
plastic thing. It's got one compartment. It's like a mashed potato and gravy about
Oh,
the
yeah,
size
they
of a
still make
wallet.
'em.
Little vegetable tray and then the meat tray.
They
Oh
still
yeah,
make 'em.
Hungry Man. They have
Wow.
healthy choice.
Oh, the Hungry Man for
I'm a
fat people.
30-year-old single male.
Oh,
I don't do a lot of
that's-
cooking.
That's true.
So here's
I
what
suppose.
I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
So was somebody not doing their job because whenever you did open up the box and you pulled out the tin, why was there always like 2 peas and 1 carrot in the mashed potato section? Like there was
It was
some
like this.
inspection
They
that
shook
did
it
not
up.
happen.
Shook it really
They
hard.
taste like rubber anyway, so you know you're going to dip it in the
Yeah.
mashed potato
But did
section
you- what-
anyways.
I did mix those two up. I
You
put the
have
peas
to.
and the carrots inside to make it all taste better.
My sisters
Right.
used
with the
yeah.
gravy. Sorry,
Yeah, I
There's
agree with the
on
gravy.
potatoes. Oh
I
my
got
God.
tricked. They tricked me. They're like, "We'll trade you.
We'll
We'll
trade
trade
you.
your mash." Well,
want
basically
your
they
peach
conned the
cobbler.
shit. They conned the shit out of me. They made me think like the greens and the vegetables were the best part. They're like, "We'll give you double if you give us your potatoes." I'm like,
That's really
"Deal, right?" All right. So anyway, yeah.
Score!
Major score. So yeah, we all grew up with that shit, right? Do
That's cool. That's cool.
you remember Space Food Sticks?
I do.
Pillsbury made
They
them.
were nasty.
They were nasty.
ass.
Tang and Space
That's
Food
gross
Sticks.
because it was all like, oh my god, the little astronaut, little men are
Totally,
eating it,
so
so
it just-
we should eat it.
It
and then
reminded me, yeah.
we won't shit for a week, right?
Right?
Well, they
Totally.
hardly ate, right? They must have like, how did they shit up there? How do they?
They had
Did they have like a catheter up their ass?
I recently watched the movie Martian with.
It was good. Saw it.
Did you see that?
Yep,
And did
it
you
was
notice how he
awesome.
used all the poop packets for fertilizer to grow
Matt
the
Damon. It was great.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
wait.
So,
No, seriously. How
Yeah.
do they poop?
so
Are
I'm
there
guessing there's some
toilets?
sort of toilet, but from the movie, which I don't know how accurate it is, but they collect every bit of feces from each person. It's labeled because you pick the person who's going at that time. They bag it. They have to bring it all back with them because they can't leave the waste. So.
Can you imagine the smell of that?
God!
Space
But yeah,
station?
they individually packaged every single one of
That's
them.
nasty.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But that was a movie. I don't know how accurate it is, but I'm probably pretty close to how it works.
Yeah,
For sure.
Probably, but I don't understand because they're in a full outfit. Like, is it a
Full
little
outfit.
slit in the back, like they're going to the outhouse? Or-
I'd crap myself before I even got the thing.
Yeah, well, they're probably. I don't think they're going to the bathroom. And when they're in the shuttle themselves, they're not in their outfit all the time.
oh,
No, that's when they get to take it off because
Yeah.
they're pressurized.
So when
somehow.
they're
do they do a striptease act when they're taking it off?
can you imagine stripping in zero
Yeah,
gravity? That
that'd
would
be
be
kinda
kind of fun.
bizarre.
So
Parts would be
Kinda fun.
flying everywhere.
When you
Yeah.
see those movies and you see like just pencils floating and you see everything
Yeah.
floating, they never show fecal matter floating.
That's true.
Right?
Or a dick, like Grant was saying. Yeah, like you don't like it's not flying in the air a
Never.
little bit.
No.
And boobs like hitting people in their faces.
I was thinking
you know?
Never.
more boobs. But
Oh, see, of course, I was thinking dick.
yeah.
Well,
I don't really.
Thank God,
I don't have
thinking
dick on the brain, really.
Thank
but
God. Thank God.
Mine's just
so
in a box.
I was at the new Nordstrom's at Ridgedale.
New Nordstrom's? How is that?
It's really beautiful.
Yeah?
And we're hanging out there, and it was a fiasco. I was trying to get a free shirt because they gave us the wrong size. So I
They
was
really
just
did
not
a
free.
lot to that place.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But we're standing there. Of course, we're seeing a bajillion people we know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody walks in with their fucking dog in there. Like
What?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I called. We knew him. And we're like, dude, what's with the dog? I called and asked if I could bring my dog in. Like, did you clarify that you weren't like a
It wasn't a rescue
blind
dog.
person?
It
Yeah,
wasn't
it
a rescue dog,
It
right?
was weird. It was
That is
really weird.
weird.
Then we went up to the restaurant. They have cocktails there. Did you know that?
I heard cock.
That's sweet ass. That
Cock-
was fun.
yeah.
Super good cocktails on top
What?
of it.
Nice. What
Yeah,
did you?
the food was like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the salad was smaller than it was at the other place. but that's
Ridgedale
okay.
used to be like sort of the armpit of all the malls, right?
Yeah.
Brookdale, sorry, no offense, but they
Yeah.
closed Brookdale down.
Ye- they did.
I
Oh
would
my
say
God.
Southdale got pretty bad. Ridgedale was better than Southdale
You
for a
know,
long. Still is. Southdale's getting better, but Southdale is bad.
Southdale, yeah, they're having trouble filling
Are
that
they?
place. But I love that Macy's for some reason.
Macy's is cool.
I love it. It's awesome. Okay, so I think we really need to talk a little bit about the like a really important person in my life, Ross Wayback.
For sure. You guys, Fun Bobby here to talk about another really cool show on Alive and Social Network. It's The Good Podcast with Ross Wayback, a really cool guy, very hip, has his own little bit on Fox 9, all things lifestyle, loves talking about food, super creative with food, super sexy guy, if I can say that. Guys, check him out. Fridays, 10:30 in the morning, The Good Podcast on Alive and Social. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, we got Dan Israel that was in the house with us. We were really lucky. This is a little pre-recorded, but it's awesome. Bobby and I had a fabulous interview with him.
Awesome.
Had so much fun.
Awesome.
Little comical, little not. As I had said, as you'll hear, I thought he was super hot. He's an amazing artist in the music industry. He writes, he performs great songs for the last 15 years. Whether it's a full band or a solo act, he is badass. He's releasing his 13th album, Dan. His CD release party is Friday, December 4th at the 331 Club, 10 p.m., 21 plus, no cover, but he likes tips and he'd prefer for you to kind of make a purchase of a CD. Listen in.
No choice but
go back into it, and whenever you're ready, huh?
Can you do a...
But I'm gonna play the music, and you go into talking right now. So just wait for the music to start, then you talk. Okay? Does that work for you? All right. You good? I don't think so. Are you? No.
I can tell those eyes. They're going like, what the fuck is happening?
Basically, I'm just gonna play some music, and I'm gonna go like this, and you start talking and redo what you just did.
And it was great. What
It
you said
was.
about Dan was
Everything
great.
was perfect except for the 3-3-1.
Now I'm nervous.
And I'm going to say you had a small crush on him because you did. I know, right? He was like Rick Moranis. Like, oh, shit. Sorry.
No, we're fine. I'm gonna edit it. So
Okay, good.
Now we have Dan Israel. He was our guest this week, which we pre-recorded, and Bobby and I had a fabulous time interviewing him. He is an amazing artist.
guy.
Yep, amazing artist in the music industry, writing, performing great songs for the last 15 years. Whether it's a full band or a solo act, he is unbelievable. His sounds are badass. Releasing his 13th album, Dan. His CD release party is Friday, December 4th. That would be tomorrow.
Check it out, everybody.
Yeah, at the 331 Club, 10 p.m., 21 plus, no cover. But don't forget to give him some tips. And make sure you do a purchase of his little CD there, too. Check it out.
And now we're going to listen to a little bit of this interview with Dan Israel here on Not So Kosher. We're going to redo it.
Did I say that?
We did, but you did in the
I'm sorry.
beginning
Do you
of
wanna
it.
do
I'll come back with that.
You should do it.
We got to make it clarify that there's a separation of audio because then people don't know when the new one's coming in.
You do that.
I did say it.
Do
You
that
did
whole,
in the
Sorry,
beginning,
I
but just
remember.
right before we go, just say, "Hey, enjoy this little fun
do that
talk
whole
we
thing.
had."
Do that whole thing, and I'll just say, you guys now check out our time with Dan Israel.
Yeah, you do that.
Boom.
That's all I
That's
need.
good because you sound
Okay.
better at that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so we're gonna re-go here. Sorry, guys. She hates me right now. I'm sorry, Becca. We just got to.
I don't care. I just feel bad that I.
No, I don't.
Hey, we got Dan Israel. We took a little side trip there and we did a little pre-interview with Dan. We were lucky to have him in the house a few weeks back. This is an amazing man. He is an amazing artist in the music industry. He writes and performs great songs for the last 15 years. Whether it's a full band or a solo act, his sounds are beautiful. Releasing his 13th album, Dan, his CD release party is February. Jesus. What the fuck?
It's fine. Don't
Now
worry
I'm
about
not going to be able to do it again.
Don't worry
Yes,
about it, babe.
no.
Don't worry about it. Nobody's in a rush
I'm
here.
going to throw up.
That's
I'm
why I
sorry.
love this.
fuck?
This is why I love that we can just edit. Boom.
Yeah, we can do this. This is fine. Hey, let's
I
just.
cannot. Okay.
Do you want to not do the music over it, and I can add the music in
yeah,
later?
let's just do that.
I'll add the music in underneath it, and I'll do that later. So just whenever you get a chance, just take a couple deep breaths.
Okay.
We'll
I'm ready. Is it on?
It's recording. yeah.
Okay. Hey, we were really lucky to have Dan Israel in the house. Bobby and I had this fabulous interview with him. He's an amazing artist in the music industry, writing, performing great songs for the last 15 years. Whether it's a full band or solo, he's beautiful to listen to. Releasing his 13th album, Dan. His release party is this Friday, December 4th at the 331 Club, 10 p.m., 21 plus, no cover. Tips are much appreciated. And of course, a purchase of a CD would be phenomenal.
Guys, sit back right now and check out our great time with Dan Israel.
Boom! That was beautiful. That's
What
perfect.
the hell, man?
It's all good. It is. Fine.
You want to pass?
I'm sorry. I don't mean. I
I'm
hope I didn't
sorry.
startle you. I just.
Jesus.
We just can't. We can't
no,
set
that,
out.
you know,
we-
I don't do good like doing. You know what I mean? When I've got to like
It's tough when it's like forced.
Yeah, I
oh,
don't do
it's
good
horrible
at
when
that.
it's forced. That's why the first one was
So
perfect,
sorry,
except for the
33-1. That's so funny.
Which I know it doesn't matter that much, but I kind of want to make sure we're all
get it.
good. All right, so now
And
we're
I'm
going to
gonna
pretend
do another break. Great Northern Sex Cast. Oh no.
Shh. There's someone here for sure. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I think it's just one of the four.
Okay, yeah, because I just had a
No,
heart
there's
attack.
someone here.
Okay, good. Because I keep seeing shit.
Bobby, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Hey, Stu. How are you?
Jesus.
We'll be going here in a second.
Do they start at 6:30?
No, you guys don't go till like 7:45, right? No, we love you so much. Nice. All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
We're fine.
Yeah, they don't go for an hour.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. All right. So now, after his interview, is when I'm going to now say, I want to talk about him one more time because you're going to put "Be With Me" in.
Mm-hmm. So
right?
"Be With Me" in is already
Yep,
in the
yep.
file. So now what I would
And
like
then-
for you to do is just come back and make sure you restate the song. That was
Be
"Be
With
With
Me."
Me from
Yep.
Dan's new album, Dan.
Yep.
And then however you want to go into it.
Okay. All right.
And then do you want to do, are we playing a game?
And
Because
then-
we have this was about 23
No,
minutes.
we're not going to play a game because we don't really have that much time. Because
We,
I want to.
we did kosher, not so kosher.
We
We
did
had
with
them
him.
on there,
Yep,
so that's
yep.
good.
Exactly. That's right.
So
that was it.
what else did you want to add into
Then
it?
I'm just going to do some juicy news shit, and then we're done.
Okay, some juicy news. So one second, I got to hit record here on this.
Did you guys like my Halloween story?
Loved it.
That was great.
It's one of my favorite stories.
That was great. I just want to make sure we're picking it all up. Perfect.
Hello?
All righty. So, Becca, whenever you're ready, just go with the flow, babe.
You were listening to "Be With Me" by Dan on his new album. Dan, again, spelled D-A-N. It was amazing. I love that. I love that song. I love his music. We were so lucky to have him here at the Southside Studios. Don't forget to check out Dan's CD release party again Friday, December 4th. That's tomorrow at the 331 Club. 10 p.m., 21 plus, no cover, tips for sure. And make sure you purchase one of his CDs to make him super happy. I want to tell you a little bit about a really fabulous podcast we have here. The Great Northern Sex Cast, longtime radio personality and producer Kelly Guest and her pal CEO of Fantasy Gifts, Colleen Bertino, present The Great Northern Sex Cast. This show talks about all things sex. Grab your headphones. Yeah. And learn everything you always wanted to know about sex and more and intimacy. But we're afraid to ask? To hear the latest episode or catch up on what you've missed, visit aliveandsocial.com.
That shit gives good mic, by the way.
Hey.
For sure. For sure. Bobby, I again, your favorite part is the juicy news, and here I am, your little maven, to tell you all about it. One story I do have to tell about that I might have told before, but I think it's really important to keep talking about it, is my very good friend Yitzi Kasowitz and his wife Chani Kasowitz are fabulous people in the Orthodox community that I've known since, I've known Yitzi since he was a little kid. And he is a Lego master builder. He has wanted to be one since he was a child. He is the designer and the owner of J-Brick. And they put out he's created these like little menorahs and dreidels and shit that you can purchase. And now he's been fortunate to have them at Bibelo, Cooper's, and he's trying to get into Target. So whoever hears me should really help get him into Target. And you can check him out at jbrick.com. You can purchase his items there. It's very cool. I actually have an outfit. I actually have an outfit.
You actually have an outfit.
I actually have an outfit. I was watching you sniff the markers, so I was trying to freak out. Oh.
I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel
We
I
have
shall play.
Minnesota
Oh,
Jewish
dreidel,
Theater
dreidel,
Company presents
dreidel.
The
I
Hanukkah
made
Gats
it
by
out of
Jenna
clay,
Zark, a personal
and
friend
when
of
it's
mine,
dry and
December
ready,
6th to
oh,
22nd.
dreidel I
Check
shall
that out.
play.
I have that on the website. Join the St. Paul and save us, JCC, for a special Hanukkah celebration. Light up the night, Saturday, December 12th, 6 to 8. Make sure you check out the St. Paul JCC and Save Us JCC's websites. It'll be held at 1375 St. Paul Avenue in St. Paul, Minnesota. Twin Cities Jewish Book Fair continues. We have a Lakabash. Aren't you excited about that?
I want to go. Tell us about it.
Well, we also have Hanukkah celebration at the Temple of Aaron, December 13th, 9 to 11. Be there or be square. Hanukkah starts in just a few days. Make sure you break out your little Hanukkah, get it shined up, get that silver all super shiny. Make sure you have all your candles, or make sure that if you have an electrical one, that you have all your little bulbs set and ready to go. This is Becca, and I want to thank you all for listening to me and Bobby do our shit. Next week, we're going to have Mary Leonard, an artistic chocolatier, huge word, owner of Celeste Chocolate. She has a beautiful collection of Hanukkah and winter chocolates that you should go get. Make sure you check us out on notsokosher.net, Facebook, Not So Kosher, Twitter, Not So Kosher, Instagram, Not So Kosher, or Not Kosher TC, or Not So Kosher TC, whatever the hell you want. Bobby, thanks for being here. Grant, thanks for all your hard work getting us some really cute little fucking Hanukkah tunes, because I really like that. Be well, my Juniverse. Big Daddy.
I'll add that at the end. Perfect.
Okay.
I wanted to say something so bad about that music.
What did you want?
No, it's
Why
like
didn't you?
at some point you just feel like violent.
Violent.
Music makes me violent.
I liked it.
Put
It's
some
funny.
guitar into that motherfucker. Put
But
some
see,
bass
I
and
love,
drum.
yeah, but see, I
know.
love like the.
I watched the singing bee, whatever. That was all the acapella.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did. I love that. But it's like
Those
they're
guys-
they're so happy and shit. It's like they're so happy.
They were also
Yeah.
on. They were also on the AMAs, weren't they?
They were. They're good. Pentatonics is really popular. Let's keep going.
See that? I know.
That was quick.
We could. I mean,
How did it go? Good.
She didn't like that little read. I don't think. I bet you're still mad at me for that.
I'm not mad at you at all. I'm mad at myself.
Hey, Beck, I'll
I
be
hate
able.
when I freak out.
Problem is, I wish I went to play the music behind it because I could have combined all three of
I
them.
think it was easier when I did it. It was a problem, but
The first one was fantastic, but I might just change. I might take the first one and just try to take out another part where she says 3-3-1 and throw it in there, because the first one was fucking awesome. And all I have to do, but literally with that last one, because there was no music,
I might have broke enough that you might be able to have gotten it in there.
I think I can.
Okay.
I should be able to work some magic with that.
All right. I didn't move my mic. I will.
Put everything back.
I'll put the headphones back on.
Exactly.
They will. I will.
No, I don't do them.
I will give you this.
What we do, what I normally do tonight would be that soccer show, but they cancel.
Soccer show?
Yeah, I don't do it. I just sit there and.
Is it good? Is it good?
If you like soccer, it's really good. These guys are very, very, very talented. It's Alan Wiley and